So, Brother Kabeer, it was like I was saying, it was dark. And, you know, I just watched Pastor just lead with the word. And see, one thing about me is that, see, I look at truly this thing with Pastor Dowell and myself like Joshua and Moses. Because already, you know, I already knew the hand of Yah was on my life. I never went anywhere looking to be a pastor, looking to be anything. But everywhere I went, it seemed like some pastors was drawn to me, wanted me to do something in the church. And the last church we was at, Pastor Gray started watching me and Sister Gabby. So they would use us just sparingly. But we wasn't looking for nothing, man. I kid you not, once we saw what the Most High word was about, it was just really to try to live this thing out. We were already looking at survival. We were looking at New World Order. We were looking at Illuminati. We were looking at, you know what I mean, you know, how to get prepared. So when the Father showed the Sabbath and we decided to follow, he led us to somebody that was already doing it. And he was doing it at a great level. And so I feel like with me, my job is to follow my shepherd so that now y'all can use me in the season that he's going to use me. You've already ordained me as one of your shepherds in the earth. So automatically, if he's doing it, then y'all already has a plan. So that's why I don't worry about, you know, being famous in the Hebrew Israelite community. I don't worry about what type of name, because this is not about my name. It's about his name. And it's about me in my season supporting my shepherd with all that I am. And in the midst of that, whatever Yah is going to do, he is going to do whatever that is. I don't ask, what are you going to do outside of Pastor Dowell? What are you going to do? I've never prayed that type of prayer. Father, just help me be great in you so that I do not do anything
to mess it up,
to mess your name up. I don't want that lot on me.
It's interesting because the same thing. I just want to be an asset. I just want to be, Pastor, how can I help you to fulfill? I want you to live a long life. I'm okay with just being a brother. I just want to come and assist and help do whatever y'all's doing. That's all I want to do. I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm amongst the children of Yah. This is a serious business here. If anything, it humbles you. I mean, you know, I just started a community, you know, and it's not like, oh yeah, I'm the head of community. It's more like, yeah, these are your children. Right. I understand why Solomon was praying, like, these are your people. Give me the wisdom to be able to judge your people. Right. I mean, this is serious. This is a humbling thing. I just don't want to mess it. I just want to be found faithful.
It is, man. You hit it on the nose. You know, men of Yah, you know, are usually meek. They're usually humble. The real men. See, people look at demeanor and misinterpret or miss, you know, judge the character of the person. Not understanding. Because see, I'm learning quick. You know, Pastor said something to me the other day. He said, Pastor, send my love to the saints. And Pastor, don't let them wear you out. See? And so I laughed when he said it, because at first, I remember when he first used to ask me that, oh, how's it going out there?
It was good.
Oh, it's going good, Pastor. But now you learn, because when you start dealing with so many people, so many spirits. See, that's what people ain't realize you're dealing with. People think this is just relationship, flesh on flesh.
Personalities.
Yes.
With spirits.
It's spirits that you deal with. That's what we got to understand, Israel, that we dealing with spiritual matters of the Most High Yah. We dealing with a spiritual matter. His people are sick. They are without the true knowledge of the spiritual warfare that's going on long before you and I was here. And so when you think you taking a matter into your hands by the biggest staff you carry around, the biggest garb you can wear with the longest fringes, it has nothing to do with the spiritual matter of getting people to begin to have a circumcised heart that's going to allow them to enter into the reign of Shemaim. And so that is what it is. That's what this thing's about. And that's what Pastor Charles Dowell's about, getting as many people to the kingdom as possible. This is why now you see a true shepherd come out where the people are truly guarded. The word of Yah is truly guarded. You see the anointing is guarded. This is why, see, you got to understand this, because I'm understanding this myself. You know, I was talking to them, you know, yesterday. I was looking, just typed in base, you know, looking at baselines. And this one guy's name, Verdine, I can't remember his last name, but he finds out he was with Earth, Wind, and Fire, and his granddaughter was on there singing with him. A song, September, pops up, and it was a nice song, but I'm listening to the bass line. But then I felt something associated with this song. I get home to show my wife. I said, listen to this bass line. She said, what is they saying? It seemed like, I think that song is demonic. I said, you know what? You very well could be right, because I felt something about this. So, boom, I stopped the song. I went to type in Earth, Wind, Fire, demonic, and man, stuff began to pop up. But then I end up finding some stuff, searching through, and I forget what I typed in, but I saw an album cover like with a pyramid, and there's some other stuff that popped up with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Then I remembered a while back when we was looking at some things about the music industry, I believe Earth, Wind, and Fire popped up on there. And so again, when you see shepherds like Pastor Dowell just covering every basis, from music, things you bring into your house, things that you allow yourself to say out your mouth, you think about. These are all the things that get talked about in this ministry, that you be heavily guarded. You talking about like Fort Knox, where you are not getting in or out. No. Wow. You understand? That's how Pastor Dowell guards this ministry, because he knows that this is a great charge. There's a lot of people coming, but I'm gonna do my diligence to guard every soul that's in my midst. And that's all I try to be, a support in that, as I learn as a young pastor, so that now we don't get deceived. Because even just looking for that baseline, that's how easy deception can come in. Thank goodness for, you know, the power and the ability to have discernment and then have it witnessed, so that now we be on guard. But somebody like Pastor, who's been doing this for a long time, his discernment is way up. You just walk by, brother, and you discern.
I remember I was like, how did you do that? And as I'm growing into it, I'm starting to see. Oh, I can even now go back. I thought it was just a personality or a feeling. I'm like, that's a spirit. And I'm starting to. I mean, I know I can spot a Jezzy from a mile away.
Oh,
I can smell that covert, overt.
Yes, sir.
No, now you know what I'm saying. But you learning. I mean, and Pastor really equipped men, to be the spiritual leader, to be men of Yah.
Yes, sir.
To be fathers, husbands. You know, I mean.
It's a beautiful thing.
I'm not leaving.
Me either.
They're gonna have to kick me out. I'm gonna hold on.
You ain't kick me out. I'm gonna do whatever.
I will meet the condition of repentance. I will do whatever.
And that's what it is. See, and I want to end on that note, man, because it's wild. You said, you know, in lieu of all the things that we see when people get the boot. You know what I mean? I've already looked at it. You know, I don't ever plan on doing anything.
But I know I can come back. I'll come back as a servant. Whatever.
But what I do understand is this: You know, and I mean this, you know. See, you have to make up your mind on what Yah has done in your life. Well, he sent me here. So when you have your mind made up on what the Most High Yah is doing, you know, unless the Most High Yah undo it, you need to have it in your heart to be a pillar, to stand firm in the place where you are sent, so that you can be what you supposed to be in that space. Because all of us are a continuation of the vine of Yahshua, which Pastor Charles Dowell has connected himself to. And so just the people I come across, no matter where I go. See, you know, I've been to your house, the Spirit of Yah moved. I've been to Brother Daniel's house, the Spirit moved. So I'm just an extension. Yeah, I ain't just sure. I mean, when we was up there, did we have a good time in the Spirit?
We had a great time.
I mean, it was amazing. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's all I want to do is be an extension, and that's what you supposed to be. No matter where you go, you got. I know because I seen when Pastor was out here. Man, we got at it. We got at it. I watched. That's when Sister Sandra, that knot that was on her shoulder, I watched it go down right while I was praying. Me, Elder Rufus was standing over here. I'm looking at him. He's like, shh. I'm like, wow. I looked at it, and so that's what I want to be. And so that's what I saw is what I take with me. Hallelujah. And that's it continues. And so that's what we're supposed to be, man. Not trying to find out the first thing smoking to get out the ministry. You see what I'm saying? And be patient. If it's anything that you have questions about, get your questions answered and make sure that you have firmly got them answered. This ain't pride and puffed up in vain. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, hey, I just hope that you hear with hearing ears and understand that Straightway Ministries is not a place where men is just trying to establish names for themselves, but truly striving for the kingdom of the Most High Yah, and is drawing in good brothers like Brother Kabeer, who, played in the NFL, and not only was in the NFL, but he was a impact in the NFL for the Green Bay Packers. And so we are here, just being real and sharing the word of the Most High Yah just through the testimony of what we've seen concerning the things revolving around the restoration and the drawing of Yah's people through Yahshua HaMashiach, and the type of people that's being drawn, to this capacity here at Straightway. And so with that being said, I'm Pastor Corey. This is Brother Kabeer Bajabi Amila. You got anything that you suggest people?
Well, guys, I'm just telling you, like I said, I was talking to a young saint. I don't know what you call a little brother, but he's a young saint, a little child, 12 years old. But then I was telling him, I said, I've been to the mountaintop. I've been to the mountaintop in what the world will say is the mountaintop. Made millions of dollars, famous, met great people from the President of the United States in my own neighborhood. Came to my neighborhood, I was in the bubble. Done it all, met many great people. And I can tell you right now, giving that up to be a part of this kingdom, and part of Yah's people, is way better than being out there. They wish they had what I have. I have now peace.
Yes.
I have really had peace. You hear musicians singing about, man, I wish I can go back, like Art Kelly saying, I wish I can go back to when it was this. He's talking about as a child.
Yeah.
No, I found something even better than my childhood.
Yeah.
I found the people of Yah.
That's right.
And that's why I was willing to give up half of everything. I had a good name. We were talking about this morning just to wrap up, but I had a good name in the world. I had a good name. I was healthy. I had a lot of money, beautiful children, wife, everything. I had it all. And I gave up the good name in the world so I can have a good name in Israel.
That's right.
And having a good name in Israel is better than having a good name in the world.
That's it, bro.
Even though it's small.
Yeah.
But they're a remnant. I'd rather have a good name with the remnant than having the good name in the plenty.
That's it. Hey, you heard it. Hey, we hope this encouraged you. to be where the Most High Yah and His presence is among His people. And hey, you all have a blessed day out there. Pastor Corey, Brother Kabeer, shalom, shalom.